Human Anatomy, Lab Handout 11, Urinary and Reproductive Systems. Our sections are urinary system, kidney, female reproductive system, and male reproductive system. Our game plan is to pause the video after each section to take the test. Check your answers, cross out wrong answers, and write in the correct ones. Urinary system. What are the four major organs of the urinary system? Kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra. Label the organs. Kidney, ureter, urinary bladder, urethra. Is the diagram above of male or female anatomy, and how can you tell? Female, because the uterus is present and the penis is absent. Complete the chart below. Ureter is a thin muscular tube that transports urine from kidney to bladder. Urethra is also a thin muscular tube that transports urine, but from the bladder to outside of the body. Kidney, bean-shaped organ that filters blood and produces urine. Urinary bladder, hollow muscular organ, sac-like, that stores urine until micturition. This is the end of the urinary system. Now take a moment to pause this slide, review your answers, and then take your test. Kidney. Label the following structures. Cortex is at the very top center. Now, to the left, medulla. Under medulla, you have renal column. Then you have renal pyramid. Now, to the right, center, you have renal pelvis. The basic unit of the kidney is called a nephron. Now, let's label the nephron. The center above the ball is capsule with an E. Then we have beneath that, directly in the ball, we have glomerulus. To the left, two stick-like structures. The first is artery and then vein. Then we have a tube that has different shapes at the bottom, rectal tubulin. Then on the right side, we have a tree, looks like with no branches, and that is the collecting duct. What structure prevents leakage of urine from the bladder? The internal urethral sphincter. What structure must relax in order for urine to leave the body? It's the internal and external urethral sphincter. The process of urine leaving the body is called micturition, voiding, or urination. This is the end of the kidney. Now, take a moment to pause this slide, review your answers, and then take your test. Female reproductive system. What are the four major internal organs of the female reproduction? ovary, fallopian tube, uterus, and vagina. Complete the chart below. Fallopian tube, tube attached to uterus, site of fertilization, catches release oasis. Vagina, muscular canal involved with menstruation, intercourse, and childbirth. Ovary, oval-shaped gland, site of oogenesis, releases an oocyte approximately monthly. Uterus, masculine organ, site of implantation and embryonic and fetal development. Label the following structures on the given diagram. At the center top, we have fundus. Then, to the left, we have fallopian tube. Then we have ovary. Then we have uterus. To the right, we have endometrium. Then we have cervix. Then we have vagina. External female genitalia is collectively called the vulva. This is the end of part 1 of the female reproductive system. Now, take a moment to pause this slide, review your answers, and then take your tests. Label the following structures on the given diagram. At the center top, we have mons pubis. Then to the left, we have urinary meatus. Then we have labia. After that, we have perineum. Now, on to the right, we have clitoris. We have then vagina and anus. Structures activated by hormones that provide nourishment to offspring are breast and mammary gland. Male reproduction corresponds to female reproduction. Male on the left, female on the right. Penis, clitoris, testes, ovaries, testosterone, estrogen, scrotum, vulva, vas deferens, fallopian tubes. Very good. This is the end of part 2 of the female reproductive system. Now, take a moment to pause this slide, review your answers, and then take your tests. Male reproductive system. Label the following structures on the diagram. On the left, we have seminal gland. Then we have ejaculatory duct. Then we have prostate. Then we have epididymis. Then we have testis. At the bottom, we have scrotum. Then on right to the top, we have vas deferens. Then we have penis. Then we have urethra. Then we have urine meatus. Complete the chart below. Van deferens, 18 inches long, transport sperm during evacuation. Testes, oval-shaped, site of spermatogenesis, releases testosterone. Then we have epididymis, comma-shaped, matures and stores sperm. Scrotum, sac, that holds the gonads outside the body. Then we have seminal gland, secretes substances that make 60% volume of semen. Penis, organ that becomes erect, releases sperm and semen during ejaculation. Prostate, secretes substance that make up 33% volume of semen. This is the end of part 1 of the male reproductive system. Now take a moment to pause this slide, review your answers, and then take your tests. Label the following structures on the given diagram. You have the tail, and in the center you have the mitochondrion. Then you have the head, and in the center of the head you have DNA. Then toward the bottom you have acrosome. Referring to the diagram, what type of cell is this? Sperm. What is the function of the acrosome? Allows sperm to penetrate ovum. This is the end of part 2 of the male reproductive system. Now, take a moment to pause this slide, review your answers, and then take your tests. Congratulations! Certificate of completion, Lab Handout 11. Your name goes there. A+, keep it up, and you will pass. Once you've gone through this video once, and then a second time, on the third time, when you come to this slide, just go ahead and pause it and take the completed tests. Congratulations again.